Ben. I'm joined by Gaz.
Hello.
And Mike.
Hello.
This is our sister show to cut into the butt in the post-truth apocalypse, where we bring you the weekly world of the weird as we found on the World Wide Web this week. Seamless. And we bring it to you in a easy to follow, one after the other style format. Because that can't be any simpler.
It's ingenious.
It's fucking, it's incredible, mate.
Revolutionary, some might say.
So let's start with ex-Boyzone star claims Talylor Swift performs satanic rituals in front of fans.
Well,
that doesn't surprise me.
I'm all ears. If anyone would know, look, he's been in the industry, I haven't. He knows about dancing.
Dancing and singing, yeah. Former Boyzone star Shane Lynch claims Talylor Swift is performing satanic rituals in front of millions of fans. The committed Christian, bing, bing, there's your red light straight away.
Bollocks.
Says some music is a danger to society because artists are channeling the devil in plain sight. So Shane Lynch is in favour of censorship then, it would appear.
Is he?
Well, he's saying some music's a danger to society, so therefore ban it.
Well, no, he says it's channeling the devil in plain sight. I mean, I tend to agree. If you are literally channeling the devil, if there's certain songs, ban them type.
Why?
I don't know devil channeling.
Why not?
Well, he's the bad guy, isn't he?
Well, so they say, but I mean...
Well, I don't want to take the risk.
I mean, but if you look at biblically, lads, I mean, Satan doesn't kill anybody in the Bible. God wipes the earth clean twice. Who's the bad guy here?
He's an angry God.
All Satan does is rock up and try and tempt Christ.
Well, if they need to channel the devil to gain their success, maybe that explains Talylor Swift's success, because...
Does that explain Shane Lynch's lack of success since Boyzone then, because he's been trying to channel God?
I know, for example, Beyonce is not Beyonce when she performs.
Is she a clone?
No, she channels a spirit called Sasha, is it?
I've no idea, mate.
Yeah.
But you see, Mike, I know that sounds like Satanism and weirdness, but that's just like, I've been around performer type people. It's just like performer guff, that is.
Yeah.
I inhabit the spirit of Sasha when I'm on. Oh, fuck off. He's fucking singing and dancing.
That's what she claims. I'm just
it's
saying.
like when actors are like, oh, I went to a dark place, and it's pretend. Kids do it without fucking studying the Stanislavski method.
But when I do the podcast, I'm not the Ben that's usually me. I'm the more outspoken guy who believes in everything.
Oh, don't you start.
You know, but it's Alex Jones playing a character. The character is Alex Jones.
Yeah, he's amazing. One of my
It's an
favourite.
exaggerated version, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an exaggerated version.
But, so, Shane Lynch used to channel the devil, hence Boyzone's success.
Presumably.
Now they have no success.
No.
So he's turned to God.
Yeah, he's an entrepreneur now, and he's aired his controversial views as he and his wife Sheena, who was on The Real Housewives of Cheshire, I never saw that show, launched their latest business venture under their Amen label, so it's going to be Christian music.
God.
Shane first shared his views on Satanism in the music industry last year on a premiere Christian radio podcast. He claimed that Sam Smith and Beyonce are so demonic, it's unbelievable.
I concur.
Has this guy never seen an Alice Cooper performance?
Yeah, but that's metal, that's cool, it's different. Demonic is this rampant brainwashing of like millions of squelching, screaming like idiots, and this mass hypnotic control.
But Satan sells
with dog shit mathematically put together algorithmic music. That was hard to say. That's demonic.
But Satan sells.
Corrupting the youth, goddammit.
But the thing is, Mike, that youth is buying your shit.
Yeah, but
so why not? You're in it to make money, aren't you?
We've both been to see Iron Maiden. When they're playing 666, the number of the beast, at no point are you actually thinking, yeah, Satan, I hope I raise the devil by singing this.
You mean you weren't burning a pentagram into the floor?
No, you're just thinking like, this fucking rocks. I like this fast bit.
In all fairness, Maiden were one of the, even though they did Number of the Beast, they didn't really drum up the Satan thing like a band, 80s metal bands. Loved that. I mean, King Diamond. I mean, you'd have said that.
They did on
couldn't be more
covers.
satanic.
But you know, yeah. But look, I believe Talylor Swift is demonic. Is all I'm trying to say.
You'll have the Swifties on your back, mate.
Oh, you're going to be hunted down and killed, mate.
What a way to go.
Sacrificed.
Death by snoo, that is.
Killed by angry teenage girls.
Sacrificed to Satan.
Now, Shane Lynch claims that during his time in the industry, he'd witnessed satanic rituals where albums were prayed over to ensure success. And he also says Taylor Swift is an advocate of Satanism. There is a theory out there that Taylor Swift is actually Anton LaVey's one of his offspring or grandchildren. Apparently there's quite a similarity between photos of Anton LaVey's daughter and Taylor Swift.
Tadolf Switler.
She's not a fascist, guys. She's just a just a Satanist. There's no correlation between Satanism and fascism.
She was at that American football
Yes.
game, wasn't she?
The Superb Owl.
The Superb Owl or something it's called.
Superb Owl.
The
The owl.
Superb Bowels or something. Anyway, it's a big...
That was what they were worshipping at
Bowels?
I was going to say Balmoral.
They probably do worship an owl at Balmoral, in all fairness.
Well,
Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian Grove, that's
yeah.
it. Well, she was at that game, wasn't she? And whoever was with her, another pop star, a new upcoming pop star, I saw this on Twitter, was apparently doing some Satanist symbology.
She's doing the devil horn.
You see it all the time in these music videos.
She knew when... No, she was just sitting out at the game, and she knew when she was on the camera on the big screen because she was sat next to Tadolf. And she did some sort of like... And everyone went, Satan!
I think she also had an upside down cross around her neck.
Yeah, something like that. But I think they could be trolling.
I think so.
If I was in their position, I would get a massive kick out of fucking with people in this fashion.
Yeah, too right.
I would, you know what I mean? I'd be wearing devil horns,
I'd have a massive top hat with a diamond studded upside down cross on the front of it.
Pentagrams around my seats, you know. Yeah.
My car would have the license plate Satan 1.
Or she is literally channeling the devil to get this success.
But it's not like it's a new thing.
Well, maybe there has been rumours of other bands. We did an episode back in the early days, didn't we, on the music industry and Satan, and I think back in like the first 10 episodes.
We touched on it, yeah.
So, you know, she could be... well, what's he say? What are her rituals that she's doing, he says?
He says, to quote him, I think when you're looking at a lot of artists out there, a lot of their stage shows are satanic rituals live in front of 20,000 people without them realising and recognising. You'll see a lot of hoods up and masks on fire ceremonies, even down to Taylor Swift. One of the biggest artists in the world, you watch one of her shows and she has 2 or 3 different demonic rituals to do with the pentagrams on the ground, to do with all sorts of her stuff on stage. But to a lot of people, it's just art, and that's how people are seeing it. She's obviously been dragged into satanic conspiracies with claims she makes the hand signal of horns during shows, although she says it's the sign language gesture for I love you. Now that's a conspiracy. What if the American Sign Language, what if doing the old devil horn is I love you? Satan loves you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That'd be interesting.
I love Satan's cock! That's what it means.
Yeah.
Maybe it does.
So she has to, you know, and she's got all them people there in those giant arenas.
All in thrall to her.
Yes, all bowing down at her.
Yeah.
All that attention on her. All that power in one individual's hand. Maybe that's a direct connection to Satan. Once you've sold your soul to him and you feed him all this energy from all those people. And they don't realise they're feeding Satan himself by supporting her.
What about Boyzone? I mean, were they satanic?
It was all part of the same thing. How else do you explain that dog shit?
You've probably got a point there.
Pop music. We all know the best music isn't the most popular music, is it?
It's true.
Right? This algorithm put together by numbers crap that gets everyone in a trance comes from Satan himself.
How do these people get popular? They don't get popular grassroots, is it?
No.
They're put out there, they're marketed, packaged,
and sold to us.
Yeah. True.
Satan's a hell of a PR guy.
He's got the best PR guy in the world. To carry on quoting Shane, when it comes to a lot of the music out there at the moment, more of the hip-hop side of things, there's a lot of hidden satanic and a lot of evil within them, including down to the beats. It's very real. That's why I've stopped listening to those types of music myself. It doesn't suit my spirit. It 100% has an effect on society. I think our society has never been worse in many areas, and it starts from our children, and they're being swayed from anything godly.
There's a theory that, like Britney Spears and Hannah Montana, when they're young, when they first come out, they're all sort of innocent and
wholesome.
Yeah.
And then they turn into
sluts.
filthy slut whores, writhing around in bondage gear in music videos.
Yeah.
I'm a slave for you.
I don't really see what's wrong with any of that. I don't have an issue with that. I'd rather they were doing that than wearing like a white gown telling me how wonderful God was, singing Kumbaya and tapping a tambourine. Alright? Give me Britney Spears writhing around in bondage gear any day over Cliff Richard singing the Lord's Prayer.
Oh God, give me anything over it.
But if that's
Christ.
that's the future Shane Lynch wants, he wants that.
No, but they could be good Christian. Isn't there a Christian metal band, Striper? I've never listened to them, but I know they exist.
But because they're shit.
Well, no, I've just never given it a go. It could be. I'd rather. What if they're quite good?
Look,
POD, they were Christian.
And they were terrible.
Were they terrible?
Yes.
I never listened.
Yeah.
They had that one famous song.
They had one and then they had the one song, and everyone, wow, these are good. Listen to the rest of the album. Dog shit, Christian metal.
Right.
All the best musicians affiliate with Satan.
Right.
That's a fact.
No.
Johnny Cash.
I'm a grunger.
Yeah, Cobain sold his soul.
No, but they were singing. There's no grunge song about Satan.
No, but it's what goes on behind the scenes, isn't it?
Like what?
I don't know. We don't know, do we? But I bet
Demonic rituals.
Demonic rituals, praying over albums in hoods with fire.
This one will sell. And I bet they have to split a goat's throat and make love to it.
Make love to the whole.
Yeah. In front of a room full of executives in hoods.
That's our new #1 album.
There you go. And thus Kylie Minogue was born.
What, from the goat?
Yeah. I think there's a strong possibility that the music industry is riddled with Satan.
Oh, yeah.
Demonic demons.
Don't see a problem.
Oh, I do. All this dreck that you get pumped out.
Yeah.
I don't listen to any of it, so it's alright.
Yeah, because we're out of it now, aren't we? We're, you know, and we were lucky enough when we were young. We got into alternate things, didn't we? Because we're not, you know, dreck followers, but we could have been.
I do really like the band Ghost, and they're quite satanic on stage.
Well, and, you know, occasionally I get sucked into a popular song. You know, I believe one of Talylor Swift's early songs I was a big fan of.
Why are you referring to it as Talylor Swift?
For me, it's just as bad as the Christian music because they're singing about something that doesn't exist. Do you know what I mean?
Shake it off, shake it off. That one was quite good.
If you believe in Satan, you gotta believe in God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Satan's fun.
Yeah, but it's bollocks. Oh,
I know it's
stuff that bands that sing about real stuff.
I know it's fun. I respect the fact that it's not real, but it's more fun. If you give me the choice, okay.
Oh, yeah,
you've got a
of course.
Satan band over here that's got fire and burning pentagrams, and someone's driving a motorcycle through a fucking flaming pentagram. That's cool as fuck. If everyone stood there playing acoustic guitar in white gowns, banging a tambourine, I'm not so down for that.
All right then. But what if it was one of those black churches and everyone's clapping and singing really happy and upbeat and...
I'm still not really. I wouldn't go and see it. Let's put it that way.
Racist.
It's not racist. It's not
I'm joking. Sister Act.
Oh, it looks quite fun, them gospel churches, isn't they?
I will follow him wherever he may go.
I'm just thinking,
Come on, I love that film. Do you like the film Sister Act?
I know a friend that took acid and ended up in a gospel church.
Did he sing in tune?
He was singing with him. He said it's the greatest experience he ever had. He was like the only white guy in there, but he loved it.
The fact that he was just welcomed in with open arms, it's nice.
Tripping his balls off acid, just went in there by mistake and...
That's worse.
I just got pictures of him wandering up and down the aisle looking for packs of crisps. Where's the chocolate?
Do you get the munchies off acid?
I don't know, I've no idea, but I'm just... You gotta have a snack at some point, you gotta keep the sugar levels up, haven't you?
Well, you got that wafer, haven't you? They give you... Oh no, that's Catholics.
They do that in Protestantism too.
Oh, do they?
Church of England does that.
To go back to the story though, just to finish up, I think Shane's spouting all this here, but I bet if Boyzone were to reform and offer him £1 million to go on tour and sing all their old demonic "Look at me, shake my willy baby" type songs, which I'm sure I've got, I'm sure he'd be out there shaking his little Jesus loving tush.
I bet he would.
Hypocrite. Entrepreneur. I'm a Christian. I'm an entrepreneur. I make money out of being Christian. Oh, how very Christian.
Shouldn't he be giving his money away then?
Well, you would think, wouldn't you?
Because if I seem to remember a parable of it's something like it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than a rich man to enter heaven.
Yep.
I believe Jesus said that.
He did.
There you go. Passing a camel through the eye of a needle, I had a shit that felt like that. It was a right ripper.
Should we move on?
Yeah. On that note, let's move on.
I'm a serial cheater. I want Musk's Neuralink brain chip to stop me being unfaithful.
I didn't give you permission to read this one. I texted you this in good faith.
A self-confessed cheating addict has caused a stir online after he asked social media users whether Elon Musk's controversial Neuralink brain chip would stop him from being unfaithful.
Fucking loser.
Oh.
No, you will, you fucking twat.
So he wants Elon Musk to control his brain then, is that what he's saying?
Yeah, basically he's saying that he can't control himself. He wants a chip in there to control him for him.
So he just basically wants to be some kind of electronic
He
slave.
wants to be lobotomized.
He could just be lobotomized, it would save a lot of problems, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or just stop cheating on your girlfriend.
Chemical castration.
You could just
Just
stop it.
restraint, innit?
You could just stop it
Yeah.
at any time. You could just go, tell you what, no.
As you know, Tiger Woods couldn't. He was a sex addict.
Oh,
David Duchovny has been a sex addict.
oh.
Sex addiction's a real thing.
I don't believe it is.
It is according to a therapist.
I think all men have got it, and just some men have managed to use it as an excuse to get out of some
Yeah, but
extramarital things.
what an excuse. It wasn't me, I've got a problem.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to turn on my Neuralink.
The user, known as Electronic Camera 277.
Oh god, guess what he does in his spare time? You know he's wanking in chat in video chat rooms, don't you? Electric camera, yeah.
Took to the Reddit marriage advice forum to ask, should I tell my wife I've been cheating on her? He then confessed he cheated on his partner of 17 years more times than I can count. I'd even tried everything to curb his wandering eye, including therapy.
I do often think though, isn't there a reason people cheat? He's obviously been with his wife 17 years.
Well, maybe he shouldn't be with her.
This is my point. And is she putting out?
Well, even if she's not, he doesn't need a Neuralink.
No.
He's a weak, silly man.
I am not down for having a chip in my head.
No, it said up there a bit further. So far, it's only been tested on monkeys.
Yeah, and it fucked their brains.
Oh, well, Elon.
Don't want a chip in my brain.
Yeah, but you will do.
I'm not going to have one.
You will, because it's like mobile phones. I remember I've said I won't have a mobile phone.
You'll have to have a chip in your brain, Ben, because otherwise at the old people's home, like the food dispensers won't give you food and like the doors won't open and things.
Oh man.
Everybody will have one and you'll want one.
No, I don't want anything
It'll
put
be
into my
enforced
brain.
on you. It won't be a matter of want, Mike, at that point in fascist future.
Yeah.
No, that's a valid point.
Look
Yeah.
at we all lined up for our vaccines. Please don't sack me.
Did you have a mandatory vaccine thing?
No, but it was sort of heavily implied that they would prefer it.
Yeah. It'll probably used against you if you didn't.
Constantly reminding us where you can get them and you can have time off if you want to go and get it.
That's the best part about it.
Yeah, well...
I mean, first it's going to come in with the disabled people, isn't it? And the people with mental disabilities.
Is that what it's supposed to actually do? the
Yeah.
chip? Right, so if your legs are a bit crap,
Yeah.
it'll
It'll make you
increase
walk again.
the
And,
signal between
Yeah.
your legs and your...
All right.
and everyone's going to laud it because that's a great thing to do for humanity, isn't it?
Well, the Special Olympics are going to be annoying, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, that was just a stop, wasn't they?
But when it's in your head and then you're just sitting there and you're getting adverts flashing in your eyes.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
like
it's,
future armour when it's in your dreams. Like, I dreamt about buying this particular product.
He's just tweeting.
It's gonna be-
He likes to shitpost. He's just shitposting memes directly to your eyeballs.
Everyone has to follow Elon Musk on Twitter, and you'll just be sat there, and all of a sudden, like, bing, bing, like, Elon Musk pops up in your fucking front of your eyes.
It's going to be used for nefarious purposes.
Of course. Like we were chatting about Star Wars earlier when they switched on Order 66. That was always built into those clones from the start.
Well, that's the thing. Are we going to end up with an Order 66 scenario?
Yeah. Well, we all just, I don't know.
Before you know it, we're all fucking Elon Musk's in charge as the fucking emperor.
We all just turn on each other. You're out in Tesco one day or any other supermarket and it gets switched on and we all just start fucking murdering each other.
Like the movie Kingsman.
Yeah.
So that's to do with the phones, isn't it?
Yeah. So, that's something to look forward to.
It's just getting bleaker and more dystopian. Why is it we made all these sci-fi movies about what these bad AI, bad, chips in the head, bad, dystopian future, bad, nuclear war, bad. Why do we keep pushing to? It's actually a theory that
Aliens, bad.
because we've been fed this for like 20,
to prep
30
us.
years. We want it to happen now. It's like if it doesn't happen, we're all going to be bitterly disappointed.
Well, I do believe disclosure's coming. But, so eventually, so it's going to help eventually. At first it's going to help people with like poorly legs and stuff like that and gammy arms, but eventually will he be able to like, you know, say you'll be able to go on the app and download the Kung Fu, spend 250 quid and you, I know Kung Fu, level 2, Taekwondo, level 7, download straight to your brain.
I watched this programme with Morgan Freeman, Through the Wormhole.
It must be true.
Yeah, and they put this helmet on, and it activates parts of your brain. And this guy learnt to play the guitar in like 3 hours.
Wow.
Shit the bed.
Honestly,
on, mate.
I swear to God, it's shit like that. You can, I reckon in the future, you can just activate parts of your brain that makes you learn quicker.
But then are we human anymore if we've got these things in our heads?
Are we human or are we... What's that song?
Dancers.
We're both, you stupid fucking namby-bamby twat.
Oh, he's a Mormon. He's got no idea what the fuck he's talking
Such
about.
ridiculous lyrics. Are we human or are we dead? Literally both is possible. They're not mutually exclusive, you fucking idiot.
I'm a dancer.
Well, I'm still human, I'm afraid. Don't mind me.
Well, I think we need to have a fight about this.
We'll all be dancers with a Neuralink in our brain.
So what if he just makes us all fucking dance?
E.T. didn't dance.
What if Elon Musk comes on the telly and all of a sudden we have to stand up and salute because we can't stop ourselves?
Well, will you be able to like download like memories, like fake memories, like? It's the first thing that came to mind, shagging a porn star. I don't know why, but that's what came to mind. You could download that, pick your favourite porn star, download a 2-week romantic getaway to Rome with her.
Yeah?
It'll be real to you.
Right.
You'll remember
it's happening in your brain, yeah.
Well, you'll just remember, it'll be a memory, that, like Rimmer.
Total Recall.
Well, and Rimmer.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Lister gives him a girlfriend from his memory. So, you know, that could happen.
It's terrifying. Because what point are you then?
Someone could hack you and turn you homosexual against your will for a laugh.
It's a valid point.
You could get hacked.
We
will be hackable.
Well, could make you commit crime, couldn't it? Before you know it, you're running coke at Colombia.
All sorts of things. On the silly level, it starts with punching yourself in the face and some kid laughing on the other side of the street because he's took control of you. And on the other side, you're robbing banks for people and fighting wars.
What if one minute you're at your job, and then you come to and you're in a high-speed boat going across the Gulf of Mexico with a stash of coke on the back being fired on by a helicopter gunship? You just come to, what the fuck am I?
Because some cunts hacked you.
When you find yourself standing in line and like there's a billion Chinese in front of you and you're like, oh fuck, I'm in the first wave.
It's alright, none of that stuff works, you'll be
Pop
fine.
down the shop for some fags.
Oh god. I was hacked again. I knew I should have fucking paid a subscription for the antivirus and firewall.
I
I said no, it's always a con, I'm not paying that.
I knew I should have paid for the blue tick.
All I needed was a bit of Norton antivirus. I was too cheap. Now I'm fighting the Chinese.
Oh well. Nothing else going on.
We've learnt a lesson, haven't we?
Yeah.
When we eventually do get the chips, we'll pay for the antivirus. You've got to. It's in your brain.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it'll have Wi-Fi on it. I mean, that is terrifying.
That's probably not. Is it good to have Wi-Fi going directly into
No,
your brain?
no, but they're going to do it, aren't they? They're just going to keep pressing on till we've replaced ourselves with a mechanical body.
Yeah.
I mean, we still don't know what Wi-Fi does to us.
I can never remember who it's from. I can always remember the quote. Joe Rogan brings it up all the time when he's really stoned. Some famous writer said that we are the sex organs for the machine world. Essentially, our entire purpose on this earth is to give birth to the mechanical life form. The brain's already there, the AI.
Yeah.
But we're getting there. The body will come eventually. The two will come together, and there it'll be. Our little, like a chrysalis. But then, will we become obsolete?
Well, we will.
Yeah.
Will it turn on us, or will we?
Unless
will
we turn
live
into machines.
Well, yeah, unless we do a General Grievous and replace everything.
The flesh is weak.
Well, not always, dear boy. Not always. I might be 41, but there's still at least half a lead in that pencil. You know, when you've been sharpening a pencil for years and it's got down to like a nub.
You've shagged it away.
Like a carpenter has behind his ear, a tiny nub.
I used to have a 10-inch and now it's down to 3.
But there's still lead in it, god damn it. So yes, I don't want a chip in my head.
No, I'm not down for it.
Unless it's definitely not Wi-Fi'd.
It's got to be though, isn't it?
Like, because you know in like a lot of these like cyberpunk like things, you still have to like plug in.
Yeah.
It should be like that to update anything to it. It's got to be hard. Can you imagine that feeling though, with jack going in your head? That's got to be there. It can't be Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But it would be eventually, because everyone go, I need to do this on the move, and I don't want to sit there for 3 hours updating my chip with a spike in the back of my neck.
Well, I'll be sat there on the bus with a concrete block on my head.
Just use the tinfoil. Everyone's mocked the tinfoil hat wearers.
For years.
Tinfoil hats.
Yes.
Cutting the Ball presents to you our range of stylish tinfoil headwear.
Well,
it's a dark feature. Should we move on?
I'm just glad that I'm probably not going to be around to see it. I mean, or see most of it. See the worst bits.
well, it's killing the monkeys so far, isn't it?
Yeah.
So as long as monkeys' brains are melting, I don't think we're going to worry about it too much.
Yeah. Until Elon eventually gets one in his. Is he going to be the first to get one? That's what I want to know.
No, one of his clones.
You know he's got clones.
He's been growing them for this very purpose.
God, he's like Moff Gideon at that point, isn't he? He's just got tanks of himself. Just all these different Elons. Like there's Cowboy Elon, Astronaut Elon.
His face pressed up against the glass. Oh, my beautiful clone babies. Oh. Well, yeah.
God damn. Alright. What's the last one?
Oh Lord. Grim Willy Wonka immersive experience leaves shocked social media users in hysterics.
Have you seen this?
No.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, it's hilarious.
It is grim. It's not lying to you, it's grim.
What the hell is happening?
Imagine Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, but in a very concrete warehouse in Glasgow.
A disastrous Willy Wonka immersive experience in Glasgow has become the source of hilarity on social media. The event, which was advertised as a full Wonka experience, complete with delectable chocolate fountains and whimsical Oompa Loompas, ended up being a spectacular failure as children were left in tears and parents were left furious. Visitors travelled up to 2 hours to get to the event and shelled out £35 for the world of pure imagination. But they were instead faced with actors struggling to recite scripts, low-resolution Candyland posters pinned to walls, and children offered a couple of jelly babies along with a quarter glass of Bar's limeade.
Oh, fucking hell, that's...
Oh man, The unbelievable event went viral on social media as users were in awe of the never-ending dimensions of the failure, which drew comparisons to the Fire Festival. Visitors to the luxury musical and festival in 2017 were sold a dream, but were faced with issues to do with food, security, accommodation and sanitation.
It is amazing.
That's the Oompa Loompa there in the picture. She looks happy. Looks like a meth. Looks like an Oompa Loompa meth lab.
There's just a couple of black sheets up behind her.
Yeah.
She's got some. You're right. It looks like she's making drugs with those drug-like equipment. Oh God, she doesn't look impressed, does she?
She does not look happy. Just a woman with a green-haired wig and an Oompa Loompa outfit.
She's not even a dwarf.
No. It's terrible.
35 quid each.
35 quid to walk round a warehouse. Well, it's a good money-making scheme, stroke type, Del Boyish type con, isn't it?
Well, yeah, that's what you were promised. You got the world of imagination.
Right, on the left.
Lollipop Lane and a Gumdrop River.
It was all the adverts were all AI generated.
Right, yeah.
And that's the reality.
The reality was a concrete wall with a banner up with a lollipop house printed on it. That doesn't even fill the wall.
It's the size of a towel.
It's a beach towel sized banner. I mean, that would look fantastic if it was covering one side of the building.
If it was giant, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's just a warehouse.
Wow.
And then there's
just some
candy canes standing up.
random shit.
Some mushrooms. The world's smallest bouncy castle.
Oh, wow.
The dining area in particular does look like a world of imagination.
That looks like a prison canteen.
It does.
Oh man.
So bad.
God.
Just another example of rip-off Britain.
Yep. 35 quid for that shit.
Some Del Boy has had a go at. This always happens. It's usually a winter wonderland. They charge loads of money.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've done a couple of stories
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
You get there and there's fuck all.
Yeah, there's just some fairy lights in a tree and
Yeah.
a fat Santa who's smoking a fag.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just shit. Yeah. But the money's already been.
That's it, 35 quid a pop.
Yeah.
Family of four, what's that?
I don't know.
140.
140 quid.
Thanks, Mike.
Here are kids, here's some jelly babies and half a glass of bars limeade. It's not even good limeade, it's the cheapest limeade you can buy.
That's so Glasgow.
I'm surprised they didn't just give half a buck.
Are you gonna
fast.
get some lemonade? Yeah. Which one shall I get? What's a good brand of lemonade?
Oh,
Schweppes. No, don't be fucking daft. They be getting the Schweppes. You get the bar.
12
And even
pence
that's
a-
pushing a boat out for the wee little cunts.
12 pence a fucking bottle.
A quarter glass, it said on there as well.
Quarter.
Near more than a quarter glass.
And the company that arranged it all, House of Illuminati.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh.
Should I read the quote from them? A House of Illuminati spokesperson said, Today has been a very stressful and frustrating day for many, and for that we are truly sorry. Unfortunately, at the last minute we were let down in many areas of our event and tried our best to continue and push through, and now realise we probably should have cancelled first thing this morning instead. We fully apologise for what has happened and will be giving full refunds. Will you? To each and every person that bought tickets.
Apparently the scripts that they were meant to read were AI generated and were just nonsense.
Oh,
They just had
God.
to make it up on the spot, the actors, because they couldn't read it. It was terrible.
Oh, Lord. See, AI's already... It's ruining children's events.
And
It's-
I've got the picture here, but the best thing of it was that there was an evil character called the Unknown. It was just someone in a black coat and a silver mask. And he was apparently just going around scaring children. He's like...
Where does that come into Willy Wonka? I don't recall that one. I mean, admittedly, I'm not familiar with the two later films.
That sounds like a shit Mexican wrestler.
Yeah.
The Unknown!
Oh, for parts unknown, the unknown.
Actually, copyright me. I'm in that.
Someone suggested the Oompa Loompa looked like she was being held against her will.
Yeah.
Which, in all fairness, Oompa Loompas are.
Yeah.
She kind of does look a little bit like a World War II hostage with like refugee with sort of green hair though. Oh well. Glad I wasn't there.
Yeah, I'm glad I never paid 35 quid for that shit.
Nah.
See, you get nothing nowadays for your money.
Oh, and AI ruins everything.
Fucking AI.
There you go. I think that's what we've proven.
Yeah. But then again, if you had a chip in your head,
Mm,
that
no.
probably would have been fucking wonderful.
That's true.
Yeah, you'd be seeing something else, wouldn't you?
Augmented reality.
But surely we could do that without a chip in the head, just some funky glasses on the face, some sort of facially based gadget, not brain based gadget.
What
surely.
about just some drugs?
Well, that's the old-fashioned way, isn't it? Mushrooms, buckets of mushrooms at the entrance.
Look, we got let down by some of our promoters. Here's some mushrooms. Eat these before you go in. It'll be fucking magical.
Mummy, why is your face moving like that?
What's that doing in the summer? Come with me and you'll see a world of pure imagination.
God, I'll probably go to apoplectic. No, I can't say the word, but some sort of shock. I don't think you should give magic mushrooms to kids.
What's the worst that can happen?
Ride their bikes into a ravine, Ben. All sorts.
They'll have worn off by the time they've left Wonka Land. And let's face it, this is more safe than the Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory of the films and books because all the kids in that die.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
true.
they don't. Well, some of them do.
That's true.
The rest are changed in ways that'll make them freaks for the rest of their lives.
I mean, Bar's lemonade is bad, but it's not death, is it?
It's not being sucked up a gigantic pipe,
Oh, God.
drowning in hot chocolate.
Oh, kids' films were different back in the day, weren't they?
Yeah. Well, the Willy Wonka who's part nice, part complete and utter sociopath.
Yeah.
Bit of a twanny.
Yes. Mind you, Gene Wilder was the best one, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, it's a classic.
I haven't seen any of.
You never seen the very original?
No, I've seen the original. I haven't seen any of the.
No, I haven't
What's
seen
his
it. Johnny
face?
Depp.
I saw the Johnny Depp one. It was terrible. It was just like, well, this
I
is.
heard it was awful. I never bothered.
They never even got a cast of dwarves in. They just CGI'd the same dude for the Oompa Loompas.
Oh, that's lazy.
It was and a blow to the midget acting community.
Yeah.
Wait, can I say midget? Little person acting community.
Little fuckers.
Now, they rely on fucking productions of a Willy Wonka, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's their bread and butter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Justice for little people.
how did we get there?
I don't know. How do we get anywhere?
Well, that's a bit of a philosophical question for another time, Ben. How do we get anywhere? Really?
Yeah.
Am I operating under the power of my own will, or am I just being...
Are you just a simulation?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Too
that.
far.
Right, before we delve into simulation theory, I've been Ben. Don't drink the play afraid, don't join a cult.
I've been mine. Thanks for listening. Peace out. May the force be with you.
I have been Gaz. Free Biff Tannen.